here's who makes the playoffs. All right. I've got Philadelphia as a 1 seed, San Francisco as a 2 seed, Green Bay as a 3. They edge out, the Packers edge out the Lions per se. They edge out the Lions and barely win that. And the 4 seed Tampa 3 years in a row, go figure. And of course, the wild cards, I'm going to have Detroit at 11-6, the Rams at 10-7, and Washington. They find a way to get back in at 10-7. So could Atlanta slide in there? Yes. Could the Bears slide in there? Absolutely. All right. Could maybe it all comes together with that defensive line? Could the Giants slide in there? So those are potential teams that could. Okay. Maybe Arizona. They were 8-9 last year. I think they're going to fall apart, but we'll see. So that's my playoff picture. Let me go over it one more time. The 1 seed, Philly goes back, gets the 1 seed. Frisco gets the 2 seed. Green Bay gets the 3. Tampa gets the 4. Your wild cards are Detroit at 5, the Rams at 6, and the Washington Commanders, as of right now, at 7. So in the wild card round, I have Washington obviously going to play San Francisco. Frisco wins. All right. The Rams will play at the Packers. The Packers win. Packers get a big win there with that pass rush. They get the win. And then Detroit will play at Tampa Bay. They get the road win as well. Divisional round, you'll have the 1 seed there, Philadelphia, against the lowest seed that's available. That would be Detroit. Detroit will lose to Philly at home. Green Bay, San Francisco. Now, this is at Frisco. I think Frisco will win. And, of course, San Francisco will play at the Eagles. But this time, Frisco is healthy. The quarterback don't get knocked out early. And they beat the Eagles, who are not quite as hungry this year. Okay? Not quite as hungry this year. They knocked the Eagles out and represent the NFC, folks, in the play in the Super Bowl. Okay? Now, here's my AFC playoff picture here. Number 1, no real surprise, the Buffalo Bills will get the 1 seed. The Chiefs will get the 2. I know people don't want to hear that, but the Chiefs get the 2 seed there with Kansas City. They win the West. Baltimore, I had Cincinnati at first. I thought, nah, I got the depth. Baltimore's going to win the North. Baltimore will be the 3 seed. Jacksonville, although it'll be tight division, Jacksonville will win the South. Houston won't make the playoffs. Tennessee won't make it, but Tennessee could. You never know. But so I've got Jacksonville winning the South. And, of course, wild cards, I've got the L.A. Chargers at the 5 seed. I've got the Cincinnati Bengals, since they got Shamir Stewart and Trey Henderson and new defensive coordinator, and you got your players, your big names wrapped up at receiver there. They get the 6, and the Steelers get the 7 seed. So maybe Denver gets that 7 seed and the Steelers fall apart. I think this is the year that maybe Denver, like I said earlier, I thought Denver kind of overachieved last year, to say the least. Well, of course, we know they did. I think they fall a little bit down more to earth. They'll be a borderline playoff team, but they won't quite get there due to the way the schedule's set up. So I got Pittsburgh at 7, and the playoff picture, of course, Pittsburgh will play at Kansas City, and they'll lose. And Cincinnati will play at Baltimore, but they'll win this time. They'll beat Baltimore in a tight game, but they will beat Baltimore. The Chargers will go across country and beat Jacksonville. Remember last time they played in the playoffs, they got that big lead, and they couldn't beat Jacksonville. That don't happen this time. They actually get the win this year, and no 30-point lead or 28-point lead long. So they go across country and win that one. And in the divisional round, the Chargers will have to go back to – so they have to fly back to maybe they'll stay on the East Coast. You never know what Harbaugh's going to do. But either way, Then they got to go from Jacksonville. They got to go play Buffalo, the 1 seed, because they're a wild card. And of course, Buffalo's going to knock them out. Cincinnati will go to Kansas City and beat Kansas City in the divisional round. Cincinnati will go to Buffalo, thinking they're going to beat Buffalo the way they did 27-10 a few years ago. But Buffalo, a much layered, deeper team, okay, than they were 2-3 years ago when they played Cincinnati in the playoffs. Okay, so Buffalo will get back to the Super Bowl, first time since 1993. The Buffalo Bills will get to the Super Bowl, and they will play the San Francisco 49ers, and they'll finally get Josh Allen will hold that Lombardi trophy up, and they'll win the Super Bowl. Now, listen,